Hello and welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about Elastic IP. You guys already aware about public IP and private IP. But we have another type of IP, we call it Elastic IP. I'm going to explain you everything about Elastic IP, but before I'm going to explain you, I want to request you one thing. If you are performing labs with me, okay, whatever I am doing in this video, please understand this. Do not perform steps with me. Why? Because Elastic IP is actually chargeable. So in any case, even if you have pre-tier account, if you are going to get it, if you are going to purchase this, okay, you have to pay for this. So don't perform lab. Just understand the concept. The first thing is, what is Elastic IP? Is it like a new kind of IP? Elastic IP is exactly public IP. Okay? Is it exactly like a public IP? The main difference between Elastic IP and public IP is public IP can be changed. So if you have your EC2 instance and if you shut down your EC2 instance and you start this again, you will get new public IP. So every time when you are going to shut down your instance and start new instance, IP may change. I am talking about public IP. Now you don't want this. Okay, you want consistent static IP address for your EC2 instance. In this case, you can get Elastic IP. Again, it is a kind of public IP from AWS and attach with your EC2 instance. Now, whenever you will power off your EC2 instance and if you start it again, you will get same Elastic IP. Now, you have to pay extra for Elastic IP, okay, because it is chargeable. You may have questions like, why AWS having this kind of system? Okay, see, suppose if you are creating EC2 instance, if it is in a running status, you are giving money to AWS, right? You are paying for this. Now, if you stop this, okay, and if they will provide you constant IP for this, okay, you are not giving any money, your instance in a stop state. And if they are reserving any public IP for this, AWS needs to pay to the internet authority. So the idea is, when you power up your EC2 instance, they will release your public IP and they may assign it to another customer. This is how they can utilize your IP. But if you are saying that, no, I don't want to do this, I don't want AWS release my IP. So in this case, AWS is saying that public IP, pay for us for this. Okay, so now you will get your EC2 instance. If you power off your EC2 instance, still you need to pay for Elastic IP. And this is how you can make your IP static for your EC2 instance. Okay. Now, let's understand whole concept practically so you will get better understanding of this. Okay. So, I am going to share my screen. I am on my EC2 dashboard. Okay. And here I am going to create one EC2 instance. So, going to the launch instance, giving name, server, Amazon Linux. Okay. Always we are creating T3 or T2 micro, which is free. I have this particular key, but right now it is not required, okay, because we just need to verify IP. See, in the network setting, here I am going to say enable means auto assign public IP, right? My EC2 instance will get public IP. And now I am going to click on launch instance. Not going to change any options over here. I just created one EC2 instance with all the basic options. And if you look at this, here I have public IP, okay. So what I am doing, I am going to the notepad and I am going to copy this IP over here. Right, let me increase the size. Okay, so this is IP address of my EC2 instance. Okay, and we have visible over here as well. Now what I am doing, I am going to power up this particular EC2 instance, right? Now it will take some time. So let me try to stop this instance. Okay. So instance is right now in the stopping state. It will take some time. Wait. see, when your instance will be in the stop state, this public IP will be disappear. And when your instance is in a stop state, you are not paying any money to AWS. Yes, we are paying for storage, but otherwise we are not paying any money to AWS, right? So what they will do, they will release this IP from this EC2 instance, and they may able to provide this IP to other AWS customer as well, right? Now, when you will start your EC2 instance, you will get new IP. So right now, look at this, it is in a stop state. If I am going to select this, see, public IP is disappeared. And now, if I am going to start this, okay, you will get another IP. In some case, you may get same IP, but chances are almost like less than 1%. Okay, so let's click on it. Still, we are not getting IP. Yeah, I got this IP. Let me paste this over here. This is my previous one, and look at this. This is my new one. My IP has been changed. Why? Because I powered off my EC2 instance. So it will change my IP. Now, what is the solution for this? The solution is Elastic IP. If I am going to use Elastic IP, I have to pay, but my IP will be constant. Even I am going to power up this EC2 instance, right? So how I can do this? Go to the EC2 dashboard, and here you will get this Elastic IP. Now, I don't have any Elastic IP in my account, so I am going to say allocate Elastic IP. Yeah, in the region, it is AP South 1A, and I am going to click on allow. Okay, allocate. So I got it. Now this is my Elastic IP. Let me paste this over here. Yeah, and I'm going to say that EIP, right? This is my Elastic IP. Okay. Now, whenever you are going to get this IP, it will be in your account. Now you can attach with your any of your EC2 instance. Okay. So see here, I am going to select this. Then you have to go to action, and then we have associate Elastic IP. Now here it is asking me that you want to associate with the instance or network interface. I'm going to say instance, and I have only one instance. So I'm going to select this, and let me click on associate. Now I have one Elastic IP, and I associated this with my EC2 instance. Now if I'm going to my EC2 dashboard, I have this particular EC2 instance, and if you look at this, here we got this particular IP, okay? And also, if you scroll down, see in the Elastic IP, you will get this. It means you can find out that, okay, we have Elastic IP address now, and if I am going to power up this EC2 instance, it is not going to change my IP. So I am going to select this instance, stop instance. Now instance will be stop, but IP remain constant. Okay, so wait, see, I got this message, instance successfully stopped. Still it is stopping, but IP address is available. Why? Because now I am paying money for IP address, right? Now wait,